With the third round of talks between the government and civil society activists ending in a deadlock, U.S. supporters of Anna Hazare say they're even more determined to stay the course. On Wednesday evening, some 36 activists gathered before the Indian embassy in Washington, the 11th day of their evening vigil. The activists say they're very concerned about Anna Hazare's deteriorating health and are praying for him. They're following developments in India minute by minute on the internet and television. In Washington, this is Isha Roy.
Yeah,
So Anna Hazare's health has been deteriorating quite a bit. So are you concerned about his health?
definitely. I think an old man in his 70s has been fasting for 10 days. I mean, it's really emotional for everyone who is supporting him. I don't know what government wants. You know, several talks has happened in the past, but it is back to square one. Government doesn't have any political will to solve it. There are many skeletons in his closet which needs to be cleared. So it is really quite disappointing for us because government is not taking any positive initiatives. It's more than 10 days now.
So, so do you think there's a resolution in sight in your sight?
Some resolution should happen. I mean, it's more than 10 days, and whatever differences you see between the Lokpal bill and the Jal Lokpal bill, I mean, there are many points which needs to be addressed. So I think I would appeal to the government, please make it fast. I mean, we need a proper solution for it. You cannot just keep on ignoring things. A solution has to come, and people have come together for a cause. So please try to understand the writing on the wall instead of ignoring it.
So can you tell us why you support Anna Hazare?
This is primarily because the movement has gained a lot of popularity, and it is really aimed at a grassroots expression against the blatant corruption that the UPA government has been indulging in the last 8 years. And Anna Hazare has been at the forefront of the entire movement against this corruption. So I think there is no better way of sending a message to the present UPA government that we are against corruption, and that's why I support Anna Hazare.
So what do you hope to achieve with this protest?
This protest is primarily in support of the Jan Lokpal bill, which I think is a good way of responding to the corruption that is happening in India. And by doing this protest, we want to send a message to the government of India that we, the non-resident Indians in America, are in support of the thousands and thousands and thousands of people in India who are on the streets protesting against the UPA government's policies on corruption.
So corruption has been a part of the Indian political system for a very long time. Why now? What do you think sparked this anti-corruption movement at this point in time?
There is corruption and then there is corruption. Previously, when we heard of corruption, it used to be in the crores. Again, it was the same people who were doing it. Now it's in the thousands of crores, and there's a limit to all this. And it's really sad because India has a lot of potential, and it has been doing really well in the last 10 years, last 20 years, because of liberalization and the global economy and the way India has been progressing in the global economy. But the current government has really made use of that progress and filled their own coffers. So it has crossed the limit now, and people are coming out on the streets.
All of us are seriously concerned over here. Anna is 74 years old now, and we are aware that ketone levels have been going up in his blood and urine, and we are praying for him. We would request Team Anna not to take any decision with a lot of care. We do want a strong anti-corruption bill, but we definitely don't want it at the cost of Anna.
Do you think there's a resolution in your sight?
Based on what we saw in last 5-6 hours, we saw once Team Anna came after meeting the government team. The government's high-handedness is really appalling. It's really sad. I heard Arvind Kejriwal ji saying that when they asked that Pranab Mukherjee ji was reported saying that government is not willing to table the bill in parliament. That's shocking to us. And when asked that Anna is not going to break his fast until you table the bill in parliament, the reply that came was, if Anna doesn't break fast, it's your problem. what does the government want to say? They are we are all opposed to violent means that some people are taking up. But if you are not able to do a peaceful protest, if government will not listen to a peaceful protest, what else people can do in a democracy like us? Thousands of lakhs of people are there now on streets. What more do you want? What more proof do you want?
And finally, how did you organize this protest and gathering people from the local DC, Maryland, Virginia area?
See, I'm just one of the many students here. Many of us are here students from University of Maryland. We have people from Georgetown, George Mason University, American University, Towson University, all people from National Institutes of Health are here. So all of us are coming together by means of social media, by means of email and personal contacts to various local organizations, various Indian organizations. And of course, I would like to give my thanks to all of you folks, all the journalist folks who have been covering this event. Without your help, this would not have been possible.